Assalamualaikum Doctor. Today, our group will present about the case number 10. The topic is bullies don't make the best manager. This is about the workplace bullying that happened among the manager at the Nike company. Firstly, I will explain what bullying is. Bullying is an abuse of power in an ongoing relationship through repeated verbal, social and physical behaviour that intends to cause physical and social harm. Workplace bullying is a situation in which employees repeatedly and over a prolonged time period is exposed harassing behaviour from one or more co-workers, and the target person is unable to defend himself against systematic bad behaviour.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Ashraf bin Azhar 271965. I want to present about Nike Incorporated background. Okay, Nike Incorporated is one of the largest apparel, accessories, sport equipment company in the world. Formerly Nike, known as Blue Ribbon Sport, an American sport company headquartered in Behaviour, Oregon. It was founded by track and field coach at the University of Oregon and former field night student Bill Bowerman in 1963. Okay, from the late 1980, Nike has expanded its business and diversified its product through a variety of acquisitions by acquiring several companies including the Cole Haan Shoes Company in 2012 and Converse Inc. in 2003. Other than that, it also acquiring the sport equipment manufacturer Kanstar Sport in 2008, and the last company is Umbro, the athletes apparel and equipment company was in 2012. Okay, Nike company. Okay, Nike company has gained the support of athletes like Michael Jordan, Roger Federer and Tiger Woods, who have been one of the success factors of the company. Now, Nike has retail outlets and distributors in more than 170 countries. This shows that Nike is a well-managed company that can be a very successful company. Until in 2018, there was a shocking news about bullying issues occurs between manager and employees at the company.
Organizational structure is a formal system of tasks and reporting relationships that motivates organizational members such as employers and employees to achieve their goals. Moral value of managers will be lacking because of the particular organizational structure. Moral value means by that set of principles guiding to evaluate which is right or wrong. Organizational structure become a tool for managers and they did not have respect to workers' right. From the evidence by the case study of David Yamada, a professor at South York University Law School in Boston, said that some companies are realizing that a bullying boss not a best way to manage a company. It means that this misbehavior of a manager will show up how a manager's character. Workers will be worried because of the manager's behavior and organizational structure of the company become unsystematic and unorganized. This will give effect to the management.
I would like to continue this presentation with the second point of the first question, which is, do you think the misbehavior on the part of manager is affected by organizational structure? Why and why not? Okay, the second point that I would like to highlight is the belief of the managers. The belief of the managers will not affect the employees around them. Belief can be defined as an opinion or something that a person holds to be true. The belief among the managers should be positive toward their employees. And as we know, managers use their position in organizational structure toward their employees. So it will become a problem when the manager misbehave with their employees. As the evidence in the case study, your mother says that it goes beyond the gender to I am the powerful. I can do any damn thing that I want, said by the manager. Okay, it will become a sentence that used by the manager when they misbehave. These situations or this scenario will show their character of the manager toward their employees. By the sentence that manager use, employees will downgrade their level of work and will compare themselves with the managers.
Last but not least, the rules that manager create by their position in an organization structure is an misbehavior on the part of manager. Rules can be defined as some aspect of business that are resolved to either true or false, or a regulation that is set by a higher position members to be followed by others. However, some of the managers took this as an advantage to make their own rules. In fact, they don't care about the employee current condition. From the case study, the manager used abuse tactic to safeguard their own position or authorities. For example, the manager choose people based on relationship but not on the result for the promotion. That's all from us for question number 1. Next, I will pass to my group members for the following question.
Okay, I will explain the answers about the question is, do you think authorities was misused on the part of bullying managers? Explain your reasoning. I have agreed that authority was misused on the part of bullying. The reason is because of the person behavior. Person is the way in which one acts or conducts oneself, especially towards others. So, behavior including variable abuse, variable abuse, derogatory remarks, humiliations, and undermining work performance that results in physical or mental harm. Behavior is an important part of job management irrespective of the rank of senior or subordinates. Okay, the next point is about 1 in 5 Americans says they have been the targets of it, according to 2017 survey by Zogby Analytics that was commissioned by the Workplace Bullying Institute. Men make up 70% of the perpetrators and 34% of the targets. It's a significant and still under-report problems. So, survey have shows such behavior is 4 times more prevalent than legal actionable sexual harassment. So, because of the behavior, it will be bullying norms larger. In conclusion, managers should not abuse power as an excuse of bullying subordinates. In addition, managers need to be smart and managing their work and always be positive behavior with others. Thank you.
I have agreed that authority was misused on the part of bullying. The reason is because some managers use their own authority to safeguard their own position. In any successful business, there will be certain people who have more power than others. If wielded, the power can influence people in a positive way. If misused, the power manifests as dictatorial and bullying behavior. Some former employees say that was the case at night, particularly among managers who use abusive tactics to safeguard their own position
or authority. Many American managers believe that workplace is by nature rough around the edge. For example, one woman say her boss, a senior director, had derogatory nickname for female staffer. The result in physical and or mental harm also show that about 1 in 5 Americans be target bullying at a workplace. Bullying among managers can affect the employee's performance. Bullying is a persistent pattern of mistreatment from others in the workplace that causes either physical or emotional harm. So, in conclusion, managers should not use their own authority to suppress the employees. That's all. Thank you.
I agree that authority was misused on the part of bullying managers because a lack of legal protections greatly reduces the possibility of liability for employers. These behaviors may or may not constitute unlawful harassment. Bullying is only allowed under federal law if it is based on a protected characteristic such as race or sex. Because the definition of bullying is subjective, so there is no specific law to protect victims of bullying at work. That doesn't mean legal action can't succeed, but it's just hard to prove your case. For example, it is difficult to prove that managers intentionally give difficult tasks to employees who are unable to perform them and discriminate against certain workers. If you feel you have been bullied based on race, gender, or disability, you can refer to existing rules and laws. If this situation happens, you can talk with trust family members and friends. You may find the strength and spirit you need, but if you fail to resolve this problem, you can take the smart way of switching to a new workplace, because taking legal action can be an expensive and difficult procedure. Thank you.
Knight can revise and reinvent its existing culture to retain their top talent, which change their organization culture and choose culture that more friendly to the employees. It is because if the culture of an organization is not give pleasure and satisfaction to the employees' perspective, it will affect the productivity of employees' work. So choosing the organization culture is very important to make sure that the employees is satisfied. Then this will make top talent willing to stay and loyal to the company. For implementing employees friendly culture, the manager should use proper and good way to advise and handle the employees. They just cannot humiliate the worker and bully worker through insult and disparaging comment. This is not even good way to advise, and with using those words, the worker will lose interest to the company. The manager should be more friendly to the employees, as it will make the employees happy and increasing the employees' commitment to the company.
Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera kepada kawan-kawan dan juga Prof. Saya harap semuanya sihat-sihat belaka. Stay at the home. Okay. Today I want to talk about how can Knight reverse and reinvent its organization culture to retain top talent. Okay, my point is Knight should implementing in order to control negative behavior. First, such as among the worker harassments, assaults, humiliations, use abuse that is among the manager. Organization is concerned with standard and principles for human behavior. They ensure an ambience for fairness, trust, honesty, and respect each other. So when NC implements in night, so this negative behavior will not happen as all of the employers and also manager to the intake, and they will know that that behavior is wrong. So night should change its organization culture to ethical culture, because employer also needs fairness and respect to be loyal organization, especially to top talent. Top talent is like goal to all organization. If they good treat, they will be retained in the company as the good certification was. Thank you.
Okay, now we go through to the conclusion. Bullying is a social disease that is difficult to control, and it's also an ethical issue in the organizational. The most important is bullying in the workplace or harassment in the workplace should not be considered as a normal occurrence. Bullying in the workplace can have an adverse impact on both organizational, employer, as well as employees itself. Performance issue that can be attributed to the bullying in the workplace is like employee having trouble in making decision, and incapacity to work and concentrate, low self-esteem, and lower productivity. Bullying in the workplace also can give an impact to employer and organizational, not just the victim and their co-worker who witness it. For example, it will create a hostile work environment, increase use of sick leave, healthcare claims, staff turnover, and additional cost of hiring a new employee in place of those who have left the organization due to the bullying. The employees should not misuse their authority by making employees servant, even though they has been paid a salary, but they work hard to make a better living. But the employer should play their role in creating a harmonious organization and having positive interaction environment at workplace. What I want to highlight here is every individual must understand and apply the work of ethic with more deep, and should treat people with respect and dignity so that it can make a positive change in the workplace. That's all from us. Thank you.